All right, we are back here entering the atomic era. I'm not updating my notes or giving you a speech. This is presuming you're joining us right from the last video because we're in the home stretch here. Um, there's that great writer, but that wouldn't have been enough to get me the golden era anyway. So missed opportunity. Yeah, not getting every golden era has been a little tougher without like those big dump of points from capturing and eliminating civs like I did in domination, and of course religion. Having a religion creates a lot of opportunities to get era points. So things are looking a little different here. So as I said, I'm assuming you're joining after the last video, so you're up to date on the science. We're just waiting on trying to locate, launch exoplanet expedition, and then speed it up from there because we're at turn 249, and I want to get this over with. Oh wait, I didn't get that meteor site. Anyways, anywho, oh, and this guy I built to actually go there. Cool. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna keep attacking Germany, but I don't feel compelled to give updates. I'm just expanding, taking some more campus, kind of stirring things up just out of the curiosity of it. Um, oh, what about great people though? I might switch these policies up, but for now, it's going fine. So, yeah, I might not be back for a few turns until the only big thing I'm anticipating is just eventually getting launch exoplanet, and hopefully I'll have a great person by then to be able to like pull it off like that. But we'll see. We'll see. We are back here on turn 254. I've uncovered where in the tree where launch exoplanet expedition is. So we are 3 turns from that. And it looks like I'm on my way to the next great engineer, which will grant 1,500 production towards space race, which is exactly what I want to be able to do that. There was a military emergency about Frankfurt, but it failed. Let's see. Yes, I can pillage some health, and I should be able to take Ulm next turn. And yeah, literally just doing that because Germany didn't get the message not to mess with me. Don't mess with me, Germany. You. Nijmegen has a stadium. That's mainly what I'm doing in these cities. I could be going for more campus research grants, but I think overall just getting up more. I'm really just filling in some amenities. Even in Antium, I got rid of a mine in name of amenities because, that's just with my population. Oh, we got a couple content cities now where I've built those new things, but most people are still just displeased, which I want them to be happier so they do better. Anyways. We've taken Ulm. I'm surprised. I need more governors, actually. I'm surprised I'm losing loyalty. Is Germany in a golden era? Yeah, dang, that's like flip flop. I just got so far ahead of stuff. I got a little out of whack there. But I guess I could give him everything back and just demand all his money, but I don't know. Anyways, I'll be back in 2 turns, 2 or so turns when I get Exoplanet Expedition and hopefully the great person to be able to get that done quick. Turn 257, and we have smart materials to be able to move forward with this space race. I'm going to go ahead and drop 2,000 faith on the next great engineer. So I'll come back next turn when I am doing that exoplanet expedition. It actually took me a turn to get the great engineer here, but now we are in the home stretch. Launch exoplanet expedition. No one else has even launched the Earth satellite. So even though it's turn 259, which is still amazing that I launched it on turn 259, but that puts me at turn 309, which ain't soon enough to win. So, it puts me at turn 309 without speeding up the science race. But so I might not be back for a few turns. It's really just playing this out, letting my science. I'm at 773 a turn compared to Guitargia's 248 a turn. So it's really just speeding that ship up. Canada's still only at 13, and Germany's religious push got stalled, so like not worried about the carpet being pulled out from underneath me. I guess now's the time to start just doing campus. It's going to be pretty boring. Yeah, see, most of these clicks are just like obvious, like, yep, just doing more of the same. So it might be a few turns before I'm back to you. I'll try to hold off until I discover this tech for the spaceport projects, but we'll see. Here on turn 264, I just finished another settler in Rome, and I sent it to this little spot here by the mountains, and there's no places to settle except for far away. So Rome is finally done with settlers here on turn 264. Besides the government plaza and campus, everything else was just building up settlers. Well, after the initial, taking over the Netherlands early on. I did start Estadio do Maracana to get that's 2 amenities in each city. So that would be lovely. I don't even know if I think it might finish up. I'm getting close to finishing globalization for plus 5% science per city, which I don't need at this point since I'm like 2 techs away from, off-world mission is 2 techs away. So I don't even really need that 5% science. I kind of just want to apply it to see what it puts my science at, more out of curiosity there. So, I'll be back in a couple turns. We're back next turn already, because I just wanted to note, Greece is going to take Montreal. They're making quick work of it. They got some, they got some armies, and Canada just ain't got that kind of firepower. It's got a bombard army, a few field cannon armies, so they made quick work of the Montreal walls. So that is an interesting development. Just west of my borders. But again, I've been allied with both of them most of the game, so I'm just like, okay, you guys deal with it yourself. Poor Canada. Anyways, still working on techs. All right, I just applied that 5% science policy, and now I'm at 1001 science here on turn 266. So that's fun. Again, more out of curiosity than anything to do that. But otherwise, still just plugging along towards off-world mission. Okay, World Congress and space race stuff is on the docket. So I'm looking to launch Lagrange Laser Station, and if it gets banned, I'll be upset. Everything else I don't care about. I'm going to vote for Canada to lose, but they'll probably gain this time because it'll just because. But let's see what happens. Oh, no. They voted on the nuclear project instead of space race. Never mind. Good. Canada lost more points, so no concerns there. And now I have off-world mission, so let us get rid of... Let's produce... I'm doing Lagrange first since I have like a finite number of aluminum. Spend all that and then switch to power since power is a little more... I had another great engineer charge from Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, and we are now going 2 light years a turn. And does it say the total? How far I've traveled? I'm currently at 11 out of 50 light years, and it's going 2 per turn, and about to go even faster because now time for these spaceport cities to it'll take 5 turns there. Oh, I need to repair the spaceport here. Okay, I didn't realize the dust storm had damaged it. Shoot, rookie mistake. All right, cool. So I'll let a few turns go by, and then I'll come back to you when we're closing in. It's turn 270 here. We have another Lagrange laser station completed out of presumably Antium. Yes. So starting up another for 2 turns. So we're now going 3 light years per turn. Looks like I'll be up to 4 next turn, and then 5 or 6 the turn after that, so plug in right along. It's turn 276. I've ran out of aluminum and switched to terrestrial laser stations. I'm really rushing it. Like most of my cities, I'm just like building whatever. I forgot to upgrade the line infantry before moving in to take, but he's got a fighter. Germany has a fighter up here, so I'm just picking off units. Yeah, I'm in the home stretch, so it doesn't. I'm just building a lot of projects to pick some. Excuse me. Just repairing some stuff. Nothing too crazy. Building some farms, and you might have noticed I raised a couple German cities, but I wasn't able to keep via loyalty. Where Maddelberg, there's a city there before, and I raised it, and then I raised this since I couldn't keep it since I had lost it via loyalty. Engineer doesn't do space race things. So that's like how far ahead I am in sciences. Like I've been a little disappointed I'm not getting the ones. Oh, he took Buenos Aires. Montezuma. Well, it's mine now. So I'm already at Golden Age. I've been picking off corps and armies with my bomber, so that helps tremendously. But yeah, again, we're in the home stretch. We are just finishing up here. We are finishing up here, but the question is, how quickly will we finish up here? Still a couple turns left, but no use switching back and forth at this point. All right, another terrestrial laser station, another terrestrial laser station. We're at turn 278, and let's just keep them going. I could look and be like, oh, I'm going to win next turn. I don't need to build more, but like, you spend all this time like preparing to do this, you might as well play it out. So yeah, a lot of these cities, I'm just like, sure, sewer, do what you will. I don't even think I ever built an army. I think I built a field cannon corps, and I never even bothered having an army put together. All right, and there it is, science. So that was pretty good. On one hand, I thought, oh, maybe I could do it faster, but that's also, I think, the fastest I've ever done a science victory, even like I've done it before on this map. But I tried some things differently this time, mainly paying attention to those citizen yields and trying to do a few more campus research projects, paying closer attention to the... So let's see, turn 279 here, we have victory. Am I able to check out? Yeah, so I got Exoplanet Expedition and going 9 turns. So actually, maybe building all these spaceports, maybe I would have been better off just in all those turns it took to build spaceports, doing more campus research grants. That's something to try differently. I really think maybe that is the key to speeding this up potentially more, is paying closer attention to city projects. Yeah, because it's always, maybe I should have just been pumping out campus research grants instead of settling some of these end game cities whose camp, like Caesar Augusta, for example, doesn't have any food in its campus, is 1 turn away from being done. So like, did I really need to waste the turn on those settlers? I don't know. That's a little bit just completionist of like wanting to fill in my empire by the end of the game, which I did nicely. So this was fun. I hope you enjoyed the science run. Not sure what I'll do next, but so let's see. That was, I think domination was 217 and this was 279 turns. So big difference. And then finally my winning turn science was 1,139 points a turn, with Gorgo in second place at 286. So like, it looks like Gorgo had just started Launch Earth satellite by the time I was finishing up. So as usual in Rome favorite map, taking over the Netherlands early and decisively was put me at the advantage I needed to overcome the deity challenges of how fast and overpowered the AI is. But they're not smart. Anyways, another awesome Rome favorite map victory, science victory, and 279 turns. Thanks for watching.